Boop, 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 boop. What's up, everybody? It's your main man Bennett back here and again, Commissioner Ben, and welcome back to another installment of the Not Your Mama's Fantasy Football League Volume 6. Let's get right into this Week 5 Power Rankings, shall we? How about a little swee-oy-oy-yay? Swee-oy-oy-yay? Okay, we're going to get right on into it. This stuff happened. If you want to look up injuries, freaking go do that. 12th place. 12th place in these here rankings. The bottom. It's Team Diaper Funds. Team Diaper Funds, Corey, I'm feeling bad for you right about now. 96 points would have defeated almost half the league this week. So he got a little unlucky going against Team Rob's, but what can we do? 1-4, not the way he wanted it to go so far, but we are seeing Joe Burrow start to get back to form, put up like 30 points, and Corey was without Amari Cooper, so, excuse me. Okay, what else can we say? Jonathan Taylor, that should, right? So, hey, best of luck to Corey. Hopefully he gets another victory here soon so he can get more than one. Because right now he has one. Moving on to the 11th place team. The 11th place team in this year rankings is Dork. It's a father-son basement right now. I just put that together with all due respect. Let's see. He was without multiple players like Austin Eckler, Justin Herbert, and Aaron Jones. So what are you going to do? He did still manage to get about 90 points, which is impressive. DJ Moore putting up about 45 on his own. That was outrageous. I think it's still pretty dang early in the season. Randy's got some good players, and he takes on Ben's team this week. So that's two forces collide. We're going to move on to the 10th place team. 10th place team in this year rankings, and it is the Moldy Biscuits, formerly Soggy Biscuits, but the Soggy Biscuits couldn't get it done, and the Moldy Biscuits got it done. The Moldy Biscuits got their first victory. It was only a matter of time, and not only that, he's outscored the league, 146 points. How did it happen? Well, Devon Achane, Jamar Chase, and Justin Fields combined for 107 points. It's pretty good. Time will tell if Fields and Chase can continue to do such a thing, but I think they could, because that's what they were projected to do. They just haven't been doing it the first month of the year. Well, maybe they're figuring it out. Let's see. He takes on the Swift Brown Dicker, so that's a tough one. Anyway, we're going to move on to the 9th place team. Going to get this moving right along to the 9th place team. 9th place team in these here rankings is my oh my, it's grand salami time. What can we say? You know, Katie's down 3 slots. Lost to the great and venerable Quin Dynasty, if I do say. But I thought Katie had this in the bag, without question. But when Tony Pollard, Lamar Jackson, and her kicker and the Cowboys defense combine for 17 points, I said Tony Pollard and Lamar Jackson, they should be getting, 20, 30 points each. You're going to have a rough go of it. So now, had she played Jared Goff, Cooper Kupp, and Dallas Goedert instead of some other guys, she would have scored like 118 points, which would have bitch smacked a bunch of people this week. So what can you do? I think Lamar and Tony had a bad week. Cooper Kupp is going to get back, and so, hey, you lost to the dynasty. Anyway, we're going to move on to the 8th place team. Yeah, the 8th place team in these here rankings it's Swift Brown Dicker. Swift Brown Digger, gotta love when Tanner wins. Oh, I love it. Moving him up a slot. 8th place. Let's see, 104 points. It ain't much, but it's an honest living. You know? Calvin Ridley looking good. A.J. Brown looking good. Two as a top 5. I got simultaneous parenting. That's a baby. So, what else we got? I think Tanner's doing just fine. And we'll see if he can get another victory this weekend. We move on to the 7th place team. And the 7th place team in these here rankings, the Fancy Lads. The Fancy Lads. Whitdo and the Fancy Lads did not get it done. I think he had a case of the bye-week blues. We also see that Anthony Richardson got injured. You know, Whitney would have beat like 5 teams this week, including my own. So what are you going to do? Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, George Kittle combined for like 70 points. You know, that's a great place to be. Just need some other pieces to help put you over the fancier top. The fancier up. So, down 2 slots. What you going to do? We're going to move on to the 6th place team. The 6th place team in these here rankings is O-Side Betta Go. It's Darren's team. He lost by a margin of about 20 points, so he's down 2 slots. He's one of the few 3-2 teams. There are a handful of those. And let's see, not his best performance, I wrote. But, you know, Curtis Samuel and Kirk Cousins showed up. Derrick Henry needs to start cutting loose. DK Metcalf's going to come back from the bye week. You know, so there you go. We'll see Darren throw up more points, more than 90 points. There you go. Let's move on to the 5th place team. And the 5th place team in these here rankings, it's Team Robs. It's Team Robs, you know, when you score 141, you're going to get the win. And you're going to move up these rankings a tad. But, if I'm being honest, and you know me, guys, honest frickin' Abe over here, I don't think Evan's team is a top 5 team. Mainly because of the unknown designation of the Justin Jefferson in his future. You know, he's going to be out for, I think, 3 or 4 weeks at least. So what does that mean? You know what? Justin Jefferson ain't been doing that much this year. But you know who has? Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, DeAndre Hopkins, and Josh Allen, and George Pickens. So, you know, what are you going to do? His team is better than most. Yeah, maybe it is top 5. Time will tell. Bang, bang. We're going to move on to the 4th place team. 4th place team in this here rankings is Betta W Chedda. That's right, it's Ben's team. How do you go from 3rd to 4th place after losing and only putting up 75 points? You know, it's like the reverse psychology of how I feel about Evan's team. You know, Evan's team did really well, but I did bring him up, but Ben's team didn't do well, but I'm keeping him up. Patrick Mahomes, Bijan Robinson, Zay Flowers, Tyler Lockett, and Rachaad White coming back. And Ben's a good player. So I figure, you know, he's a 3-2 team. There are approximately 4 of those. And I think he is one of the better one of them. We're going to move on. 3rd place team in these here rankings. And it's Ghost of Bongtown. You know, why is Andrew in the 3rd spot? Why'd I do that? I put him up 4. I think this is like overall points. Is that was what maybe was attractive. I don't know. Maybe I meant to change that. Anyway, 3rd place team is Ghost of Bongtown, and you know Tyreek Hill is that dude. Breece Hall, they combined for 55. He put up 124 points playing Josh Dobbs. You know, am I right? So, look, he would have beat 9 teams this week. It's a good team. Top 5 for sure. One of the best, teams in the league so far. There you go. We're going to move on to the 2nd place team. And it's Master Cook. So, Alan, my boy, here you go. You're just 4-1. You're the only 4-1 team. Let's give a little moment for the only 4-1 that we have. Let's see. He's got Brock Purdy. Watch out for Brock Purdy. He also left like 67 points on his bench with Travis Etienne and Zach Moss, but who cares? Well-deserved number 2 slot, I think. Just a refresher for everybody else. He's got Debo. He's got CeeDee Lamb. He's got Mostert. He's got Puka Nacua. So you got Puka and Brock Purdy. Might as well just hand you the trophy. Right? There we go. We're on top place 5. Number one in your hearts, number 1 in your dreams, and it is, of course, the Quin Dynasty. There you go. You know, what can we say? Oh, yeah. It's a baby deal. It's a baby deal. So, I would have lost to pretty much anybody except for Katie, Randy, Darren, and Ben. You know, so I got lucky this week. I get Kenneth Walker and Mike Evans coming back from their bye weeks. That'll be helpful. And McCaffrey's the number 1 running back in fantasy, and I got him with my pick there. So I think that the Quin Dynasty is going to face the Fancy Lad. I don't think I know. Going to face Whitney's team this week. Will he be the first team to tear me down, knock me down a peg or 2? We'll see, probably. But we accept this victory with great humility and respect. Okay? Thanks for tuning in. Damn it. Just me and my rambling. I wanted it sub 10. This doesn't help, but hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week. I just got back from Hawaii. You know, I'm just relaxed and refreshed. And I wish that same feeling upon you, you know, when you did that. So, till next time.